Hello and welcome. My name is Alan and we are back with more Know Your Members of the 119th Congress. Today we're doing what was supposed to be Saturday's video. Before we jump into this though, I do want to go ahead and remind you I've got two ways to donate to the channel if you are so inclined. I have a Patreon account, which is a monthly, month-to-month donation system, and I have a Ko-fi account, which can do much the same, but allows you to make single, one-time payments, one-time donations. I'll have links to both in the description box below the video. If you are in financial trouble, or donating would put you in financial trouble, please do not donate. I'd rather you take care of what you need to take care of. Things are tough enough out there with the morons in charge as it is. If you are able to donate without it putting you in difficulty and you wish to donate, thank you. I do appreciate it. Me, myself, and I do the research, the filming, editing, posting, all me. And I personally, as a personal choice, sworn off doing commercials, and I get no money for the videos as of yet. With all that said, let's go ahead and hop into this video. Today, we are looking at Representative Summer Lee, who is the representative for the 12th District of Pennsylvania, which represents Pittsburgh and some of the area to its southeast. She is a Democrat, and before she took office, she was preceded in office by Mike Doyle, who she replaced through redistricting. Now, let's go ahead and look at the top 5. No, hold on. Now let's go ahead and take a look at who Summer Lee is as an individual. I got ahead of myself a little bit. She was born in North Braddock, Pennsylvania, November 26, 1987. Graduated from Woodland Hills High School in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in 2005. Earned a Bachelor of Arts from Pennsylvania State University in University Park, Pennsylvania in 2009. Earned a JD from Howard University in Washington, D.C. in 2015. Was a field manager, community organizer, intern for the Office of the Attorney General in Washington, D.C. in 2013, a fellow of the NAACP Legal Defense and Educational Fund in 2014, member of the Pennsylvania State House of Representatives 2018 to 2022, before being elected as a Democrat to the 118th and following Congress. So she is in her second term. Now let's go ahead and look at the committees she is on. She is on the Committee on Education and Workforce, of which she is on the subcommittee on early childhood, elementary, and secondary education, and the subcommittee on health, employment, labor, and pensions. She's on the committee on the judiciary, and she's on the committee on oversight and government reform, of which she's on the subcommittee on federal law enforcement. Now let's go ahead and look at our top 5 individual donors and contributors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have J Street. And they are an American nonprofit liberal Zionist advocacy and lobby group based in the U.S. whose aims include strengthening Jewish democracy in Israel, promoting a diplomatic end to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, although not really doing anything with a two-state solution, and opposing the boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement. It describes itself as a political home for pro-Israel, pro-peace Americans who want Israel to be secure, democratic, and the national home of the Jewish people. And many right-wing and Zionist critics allege that J Street and the policies they support are anti-Israel, while many left-wing and anti-Zionist movements criticized J Street's position supporting Zionism and aid to Israel, its rejection of the boycott, divestment, and sanctions, and human rights organizations' allegations of a Gaza genocide, and past efforts against Palestinian statehood. Yeah, while they may be a sliver under AIPAC as bad, they're still bad. Altogether, they have donated $34,182. And once again, that's J Street. Next, at number 2, we have the University of Pittsburgh. And it is a state-related research university in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania that is composed of 17 undergraduate and graduate schools at the colleges at its urban Pittsburgh campus, home to the university's central administration and over 31,000 undergraduate and graduate students. The 132-acre Pittsburgh campus includes various historic buildings that are part of the Schenley Farms Historic District, most notably its 42-story Gothic Revival centerpiece, the Cathedral of Learning. It is a member of the Association of American Universities and classified among R1 doctoral universities, very high research activity. It was founded by Hugh Henry Breckinridge in 1787, and while at the edge of the American frontier at the time, the city of Pittsburgh's rapid growth meant that a proper university was soon needed, and Pitt's charter was altered in 1819 to confer university status on it as the Western University of Pittsburgh. After surviving 2 fires and several relocations, the university moved its current location to Pittsburgh's Oakland neighborhood, and by the act of the state legislature was renamed the University of Pittsburgh in 1908, what it's still named to this day. It was a private institution until 1966, when it became part of the Commonwealth system of higher education. It is situated adjacent to the flagship medical facilities of its closely affiliated University of Pittsburgh Medical Center and its flagship hospital, University of Pittsburgh Medical Center Presbyterian, as well as Carnegie Museums of Pittsburgh, Schenley Park, and Carnegie Mellon University. The university also operates 4 undergraduate branch campuses in western Pennsylvania located in Bradford, Greensburg, Johnstown, and Titusville. Its athletics, it competes in Division I of the NCAA as the Pittsburgh Panthers, primarily as members of the Atlantic Coast Conference. Altogether, it has donated $32,775, and once again, that's the University of Pittsburgh. Next, at number 3, we have Chowdhury Pulmonary Associates, and they are connected to the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, and are located in McKeesport, Pennsylvania, and specialize in respiratory care and pulmonary medicine and offer comprehensive services including diagnosis and treatment for conditions such as asthma, COPD, and sleep apnea, and is equipped to provide pulmonary function testing and sleep studies, making it a notable option for patients seeking specialized respiratory services in the region. Altogether, it has donated $25,440, and once again, that's Chowdhury Pulmonary Associates. Next, at number 4, we have the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center Health System, which is the health system that's connected with the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, and it is a private non-for-profit hospital, the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, and an American integrated global nonprofit health enterprise that has 100,000 employees, 40 hospitals, and more than 8,000 licensed beds in 800 clinical locations, including outpatient sites and doctors' offices, a 3.8 million member health insurance division, as well as commercial and international ventures. As I said, it's closely affiliated with the University of Pittsburgh and is considered a leading American healthcare provider with flagship facilities ranked in U.S. News and World Report on a row of approximately 15 to 20 best hospitals in the U.S. over the last 15 years. As of 2016, its flagship hospital, the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center Presbyterian, was ranked 12th nationally among the best hospitals and first in Pennsylvania by U.S. News and World Report, and ranked in 15 of 16 specialty areas when including UPMC Magee Women's Hospital. This does not include the UPMC Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh, which ranked in the top 10 of pediatric centers in a separate U.S. News ranking. But yeah, it's got areas all over, and was originally founded in 1893. It's even got hospitals worldwide, and in a number of other nearby states like New York, Maryland, and West Virginia. Altogether, it has donated $23,301, and once again, that's the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center Health System. And finally, in 5th, we have Service Employees International Union, also known as the SEIU. It is a labor union representing 2 million workers in over 100 occupations in the United States, Canada, and Puerto Rico that is focused on organizing workers in 3 sectors. Healthcare. Over half the members work in the healthcare field, including hospital, home care, and nursing home workers. Public services. Government employees, including law enforcement, and property services, including janitors, security guards, and food service workers. It has over 150 local branches and is affiliated with the AFL-CIO, the Strategic Organizing Center, and the Canadian Labour Congress. Its international headquarters is in Washington, D.C., and is one of the largest unions in the country, and was founded on April 23, 1921. Altogether, it has donated $18,143, and once again, that's the Service Employees International Union. Now, let's go ahead and look at the top 5 industry donors and contributors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have Democratic liberal groups, who altogether have donated $518,921. Next at number 2 is physicians, who altogether have donated $227,238. Next at number 3, schools and colleges, who altogether have donated $155,083. Next at number 4 is minority and ethnic groups, who altogether have donated $131,038. And in 5th is attorneys and law firms, who altogether have donated $87,149. Now let's look at all your donors at a glance. J Street, boo, suck. University of Pittsburgh, great, absolutely wonderful. Chowdhury Pulmonary Associates, okay, good. Don't know a whole lot about who they are, but what they do is definitely needed. UPMC Health System, great, absolutely wonderful. Always woke nonprofit, and even better that you're connected to the actual University of Pittsburgh. And Service Employees International Union, great, absolutely wonderful. Startup, pretty decent, pretty good. Industry-wise, Democratic liberal groups, boo, suck. Physicians, okay, good. Schools and colleges, great, absolutely wonderful. Minority and ethnic groups, great, absolutely wonderful. Attorneys and law firms, ooh, yeah, not bad overall. You've only got 3 I can really look at negatively. I'm going to go, okay, good. You're not at the very top, but you're doing good. But this has been a look at Representative Summer Lee, who represents the 12th District of Pennsylvania. As always, educate thyself, think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources, and it can't be a bunch of tinfoil hat wearing sources or anecdotes thrown together to try to make a source. I'll be putting my links and sources in the description box below the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.